Bay Area lawmakers are cautiously optimistic tonight, saying that they will take a wait-and-see approach, but their understanding is that the immigration enforcement operation is on hold.
No, my understanding was that they were leaving the area. No details. The sheriff did confirm, though, that she spoke with ICE and that operation that had been designated by the president has been canceled, and that was for a radius of 40 miles within this area.
Right now, it's not clear how many federal agents traveled to that Coast Guard base or if any of them have now been leaving.
KCRA 3 Sarah McGrew live in Oakland tonight with the latest developments. Sarah?
Yeah, you can see that there's still some protesters here in front of the bridge leading to Coast Guard Island. And again, they're saying that they're cautiously optimistic with the news. Now, protests here have been mostly peaceful, although there have been moments of violence. One of those was yesterday morning when Customs and Border Patrol agents showed up here. And take a look at these photos that we have from San Francisco Chronicle photographer Stephen Lamb. This is Reverend Jorge Batista just moments after he was hit by a pepper round shot by a Customs and Border Patrol officer. Batista said he was invited to the protest yesterday morning to hold vigil, to pray, and to help keep things calm. He told me Customs and Border Patrol officials showed up aggressively, which then provoked protesters. He says he tried to step in and show that he was a member of the clergy, there to keep peace, but then was hit in the chin by a pepper round.
I stepped in, not wanting to intentionally block the Border Patrol truck, but I ended up in front of it, again, hoping to calm things down. And this agent, I saw him from a distance, eyeing me, coming at me, aiming at me, and I was so convinced he was not gonna pull that trigger. Next thing you know, I just got hit in the chin with it, and I didn't even know what I got hit. I just thought it was a metal canister of some sort.
Yeah, and Batista tells me that he is feeling better today, although is still sore and he has some cuts on his chin. He said he went to the doctor after that incident. The doctor said he was lucky that his chin wasn't broken or that he wasn't hit in the eyes. Live in Oakland, Sarah McGrew, KCRA 3 News.
Okay, Sarah, thank you.